James Monroe Iglehart, back to the Tony Brunch. I don't know why I call it the Tony Brunch. The junket.
The junket. It's cool.
They used to give out.
They used to give out food, but then
There might be a lunch. There may be one.
There may be one.
There's a rumor.
Okay, do you know how cool this is? Let me explain why.
All right, go for it.
Let me explain why. So, the website, I loved it. Always on it. Forever. That's how I found out actually about Aladdin. I was on the website during Memphis.
That's right. And then you won a Tony.
And I won a Tony.
Like 11 years ago.
Yes, and I would watch people be interviewed by you. And I remember the first time that you interviewed me, we were at the studio at Couch. So getting to sit here with you, every time I am with you, it reminds me that I'm on Broadway. Because when I'm with you, I'm like, oh, this is real. This is absolutely real. So just thank you, man. For real.
I like to be that person
It's
for
always
you.
so cool.
I love that. Thank you. I'm so thrilled for you.
Thank you, brother.
You did such beautiful work in a wonderful world.
Thank you.
And you were also a co-director.
Yes.
And the star. It was quite a big lift.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so crazy to think of that whole experience and how you were, dealing with things from so many different angles.
Oh yeah, and for real, there was a lot of different angles to come from. It's one thing to be in it and just kind of let things come towards you, but to be a part of the creative team and go make decisions and pray to God that that's the correct decision is a whole different thing. But look where we are. So.
Look where we are. Yeah. So, you've had time now since the show closed.
Yes.
So what is it like now to be sort of celebrating that moment? I don't know if you were like thinking maybe the Tony Award.
You know what?
This is a big race.
To be perfectly honest, I wasn't thinking about the Tony Awards at all. I mean, of course, when you're in the show, you're like you're kind of thinking about it, and then your show closes, and you go, okay, well,
right.
That's a thing.
It's always a liability.
Yeah, you're like, that happens. So I've told this story before, but I was asleep. I was absolutely asleep. I did not watch the Tony nominations because I had already resigned myself. I was like, it's probably not going to happen. This is a very strong season. We're just going to, move on.
Yep.
And for the first time in my whole life, because this show actually helped me get to this point, was like, I am proud of what I did. Mm-hmm. And I am proud on my own of what I did.
Yeah.
I could look at myself in the mirror and said, you did a good job. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So we slept. So when my phone started buzzing, the first buzz, I was like, ignore it. Second buzz, ignore it. Third buzz, I'm like, this must be my mother, because my mother's the only one that calls that early in the morning. And I'm like, oh, what does she want? Not in a bad way. I love you, Mom. Right. But I look up, and it's Freestyle Love Supreme, our text thread, going, congratulations. I'm like, congratulations for what? And I look at my wife, like, babe, I think I got nominated for a Tony.
Wow.
And that's how it went.
Wow.
But as far as like, the show kind of helped me have this security in my own self. But this wonderful nomination is really like sprinkles on an already great cake. To be honest.
When you're a winner, you won 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure you always kind of think like, well, that might have been that moment, and that might have been my Tony moment.
Yeah.
And it's a great thing to have in a career. So when you get to do it again, I'm sure
it does make you kind of go, okay, all right, And I looked over my career and I realized that I've done some wonderful things, and I'm very proud of all of them. But this particular project I am really proud of because I'm standing on the shoulders of one of the greats in American history. And without that man not only opening doors, but breaking down barriers, I, as a person of color, wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. So I put so much of myself into this. And the fact that the Tonys, recognized that work.
Yeah.
I just have to say thank you. That's all.
Do you miss doing the Louis voice, or do you do it at home all the time?
It does come out. It does come out. It's hard. It's hard to get away from it now that it's a part of my life. It is hard to get away from it. My voiceover agent was like, we have to find something for that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's a cartoon down the line that will sound like Louis. They'll be like, is that James? Probably James. Yeah.
Well, I miss it. Can you just give me like a little taste of it?
Well, of course, it's always down. There's no way to get away from it. I see these cats around here, and the way they're looking at them, and the way they're seeing them, and the Broadways.coms, and they're looking and they're seeing. I just go, well, this whole thing gassed me, man. It gassed me.
I also love it because you've now joined the Over 50 Club.
Oh, God, it feels so good. It feels so good.
It is good.
It is. That's great.
But this is like a nice, I'm seeing this as like, I want to see like the whole next phase of you.
Oh, yeah, well, you're going to. The funny thing is our show closed on February 23rd, and on February 24th, I was directing a 29-hour reading of a brand new musical that my friend Lee Summers and I are working on called The Funkatine Rapture. And we're out, and it went really well, and now we're putting a workshop together. I've got a play that I'm working on directing. I'm never going to stop performing. I love performing, but that directing bug hit me, and it's been with me for a long time. I had to shift when, I hate to say the whole thing of Broadway happened, but I was directing before I got to Broadway. I was doing stuff in the Bay, and now I can actually go back to it, and I'm really looking forward to it. I got 2 great shows that I'm looking forward to people to see, and so that's where I am right now.
All right, I can't wait to see all of
All
it.
right,
You know,
it's
I
gonna be
love
great.
you.